Hey! No, down here. Hey, how you doing, man? Me? I've been doing quite well. Enjoying the beauty of nature. Touching grass, as the kids say. I've also been playing this little indie game. You may have heard of it. It's called I Am Your Beat. I Am Your Beast is an indie game made by Strange Scaffold. You may know them from their previous games like El Paso Elsewhere and Click Holding. How do you say it? Click Holding? Whatever. This is their newest game that they have developed, and I want to explain why it is so amazing. So I'm going to do a little deep dive, and if you like what you hear, go check it out on Steam. Without further ado, let's jump into the video. The goal of each level is quite simple. You'll either be A, trying to move through the level as quick as possible, doing certain sub-objectives, or B, you'll be taking out every enemy you can in waves. The game is also quite fast paced. You'll be running, jumping, climbing, all to get to your next victim. And the movement in this game feels absolutely great. You'll be able to travel through levels effortlessly. The levels are perfectly set up to experiment with how you want to move around it. There's no set path within a level. There's just multiple different directions that you can go in. And the game does a great job of showing all the potential routes you have by giving you a bird's eye view before diving into the level. I just fucking love how the game gives you multiple different routes to approach each stage and just goes, go, have fun. It's so cool having so much freedom to tackle a mission how you want. For example, here's how I tackled one of the missions. And here is how someone on Twitter tackled the mission. Quite a big difference. I think another thing that adds to this is the ranking system. Each level you beat will give you a rank, depending on how many points you've gained when trying to complete the stage. S rank being the highest rank you can get. When you are playing, a bar will appear at the top of your screen, slowly going down. You can only slow down the progress of the bar by killing enemies. The higher the bar, the higher the rank. This adds a little bit of extra depth to each level. Not only are you tackling each level how you want, you're also coming up with routes to beat the level as quick as possible to get that fucking sweet S rank. Getting one feels better than sex, which I've definitely had. You may have also noticed while I was playing that I've been switching between weapons. Well, that's because every gun you pick up has a limited amount of ammo. Even melee weapons have a limited amount of uses, breaking after being used too many times. I think this adds to the strategy of the game. You have to be constantly making split-second decisions to whether you want to keep the gun you have now or switch it for another one for more points or ammo. With all these elements mixed together, it creates an addictive gameplay loop. And as the game goes on, it only adds to this design.
In it?
Yeah.
What's your role?
I'm just a nigga with a rocket launcher.
I have nothing but praise for the combat. They did a stellar job. Everything in this game is perfectly stylized, which I think matches the tone of the game.
Just because I happen to be here when you call doesn't mean I'm waiting for you.
Yeah, okay, babe.
X's will appear after every kill. Shooting barrels will create cartoonish explosions. They make each level feel distinct from each other, despite the game just taking place in the same forest. The use of the weather really adds to making each level feel distinct. Shit, it even plays into gameplay. Some levels are foggy where you just can't see what's ahead of you. But everything in this game is very visually clear. I can always tell where the weapons are, where the enemies are, thanks to their big red soulless eyes. And for a game where you're constantly moving at Mach 10, it's very important that you can tell what you're looking at. But yeah, this game is just very pretty.
Music. I'm using text-to-speech because I'm so burnout making this video I can't be fucking up.
I know absolutely nothing about music. I'm still gonna try and talk about the music. The soundtrack to this game feels like it was made by an adrenaline junkie diving out of a plane making his next song. Each OST really captures that intense speed of the game. It kind of reminded me of other OSTs from games like Fury and Hotline Miami. Very much a lot of synthwave going on. Some tracks made me feel like a complete badass.
Motherfuckers wanna make a statement. Cigarette on forehead, face on pavement. Got a cell block in my basement. Exercising tyrants with the dawn that's breaking.
Some are more chilled and mellowed. Others feel like I'm in the most amount of danger I've ever been in my life. This soundtrack has so many bangers. RJ Lake, the composer of the music, did an outstanding job. It really does capture the rush of the game. I Am Your Beast is an amazing experience, and I think it deserves the praise it's getting. There's things I didn't touch upon in this video, like the story, but I wanted to keep this review as spoiler-free as possible. I feel like games are best going into blind, so I hope I didn't show too much. And let me know if you enjoyed the video. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, do all that shit down below. And on another note, I'd like to thank everyone who supported me on the last video. It truly does mean a lot to me seeing your guys' comments, and it generally gave me a bit of a chuckle when I read some of them. So with that all out the way, I'll see you guys next time.